Sony Entertainment America presents a game created and developed by spooky starfields and an eclipse that reveals a moon, the moon of Insomniac Games. It's Ratchet Clank 2, Going Commando, known as Locked and Loaded in the PAL release, which is what I had, but we'll play the original American edition today. And as you can see, Ratchet and Clank are already sitting back and playing a game themselves. Ratchet starts off by playing this current game. Actually, he's playing the first level of the game. And if you leave him long enough, he sort of gives up and then goes back to the first game and plays that for a while, and then he plays some Jak and Daxter. But we're here to play Ratchet and Clank 2. But before we do, we will go into subtitles and turn them on for your viewing pleasure. Let's get started, shall we?
Welcome back to Behind the Hero. Tonight's heroes are the duo who recently restored peace and order to our galaxy, Ratchet and Clank. So, gentlemen, tell us about your latest incredible adventures.
Well, as you can imagine, we've been pretty busy. After Drek's defeat, there were parades, press conferences, fancy dress balls.
And the wiener roast at Al's.
Oh yeah, that. And then things started to slow down a bit. After that,
There was the grand opening at Groovy Lube.
Right. I think that was last week.
6 months ago.
We're still pretty busy, but in a more, domestic sense.
Yesterday, I flushed out my radiator core.
I guess no one needs a hero right now.
Meanwhile, in the distant Bogon Galaxy.
Miss Noodlebottom, I found our man.
Seconds later.
Welcome.
What the?
I'm Abercrombie Fizzwidget, founder of the Megacorp company in the Bogon Galaxy.
Bogon?
I'm sorry to incapacitate you, but our entire galaxy is in a very precocious situation. I must humbly request your sustenance on a mission of dire urgitude, a mission of superfluous peril, a mission of unequivocal imperitude.
Did that make any sense?
So, you need me to go on a dangerous mission in another galaxy.
Indubitably. A few days ago, this top-secret biological experiment was stolen from our testing laboratory by this dupliferous criminal mastermind, and I need you to get the experiment back.
We'll do it.
We will?
Frank, I have precipitated your recalcitrance and have made special improvisations for you. We are prepared to give you a job as the head accountant for Megacorp, plus a penthouse suite in lovely Megapolis, and our state-of-the-art robotic masseuse.
Deal.
As for you, Ratchet, I'll need you in superlatory shape. While in transit to the Bogon Galaxy, you will undergo heavy training and conditioning, including martial arts, heavy weaponry, survival skills, stealth, macrame, ballroom dance, and origami.
2 weeks later.
We've used bipolar vector regurgitation to track the thief's location to a flying base in Sector 7. Infiltrate the base and retrieve the experiment.
Sir, ready for launch.
And so now we're on our way to the flying lab on Arcanos. The first mission of Going Commando.
Ratchet reporting. I'm on final approach to coordinates 37 Alpha.
Good luck. I'm counting on you.
Affirmative. Beginning radio silence.
And now we'll begin to dock with the flying lab now. Behold, a saving screen. Thank you, we know what those look like. Ratchet, of course, is now a Megacorp Commando, as opposed to being just a simple mechanic going on adventures. Which does mean he's more, well, armored.
To select weapons, hold triangle and select an icon with the left analog stick.
They do start us off with 2 weapons, which is nice of them. And we'll start with the Lancer with now.
Circle to fire your Lancer.
It's quite similar to the Blaster, in many respects. Let's get some bolts, however. We're going to need these bolts. Up we go. Let's continue to collect more ammunition and bolts. Okay, over here, more security droids. This is a flame one, but we got rid of him no problem. take out the glass behind him, shall we? Oh yeah.
You're at full health, so you don't need the nanotech.
Useful! Yes, it's certainly a bit of a change for Ratchet. He's had not much to do for a while, so he took up the job, and why not, eh? This whole universe is basically run by corporations anyway. Now naturally, we have no Clank right now, which means we can't do much platforming. But there is one thing that we do have, and that is a Megacorp rebreather, as you can see if we go to our items. And unfortunately we still have this bug on the emulator, but it means we get to play in 1080p. So we have the Megacorp helmet, which is given to Ratchet when he completed his Commando training. It includes a rebreather, which he can use to breathe underwater or in space. So we're basically not needing to worry about any O2 mask shenanigans, we just have it from the get-go. I might as well deal with all these blade balls and nonsense. The blade balls will typically try to flank you and then slash you from behind. Of course, this being the first level, they're quite sluggish, but they later get more agile and dangerous. Nonetheless, so making good bank so far. We've got 2,000 volts. We need to keep that going. There has been some inflation since the last game in this one, so we need to keep on top of that. Basically every game, things just get more progressively expensive. It does make ammo comparatively cheaper, however.
Try using the gravity bomb here. Hold triangle and select it with the left analog stick.
Very well, we shall use the gravity bomb. Behold! Works pretty good. Yeah, we basically get a solid blaster style weapon and then like an upgraded bomb glove, as it were.
I see it's time to update my security forces.
Whoa, no, hey, no, look, I'm just here to fix the transflexor coil.
Nice try. Give my regards to Megacorp. Finish him.
Time to lock and load. We'll actually go back to the gravity bomb here because there's enough enemies to warrant it. Like so, more drop down from above.
Controls, go to the options menu.
I like how they delay that advice until you have the first instance of going, ah, then it starts going, yeah, if you need to change them you can. But we've got the same controls as last game, so that's fine. Also, I should note, we now have strafing built in. Isn't that useful? Also, the weapons are less accurate, so you actually have to aim now. Yeah, you can see Ratchet's using his rebreather. Very useful. Let's continue to progress up into here.
Thugs for less. If it ain't broke, we'll break it.
Right. I'm in the market for some security.
You bring the cash, we'll bring the thrash.
Good. I need your best men to meet me at these coordinates.
The thief is getting some new security, making good on the statement to get better security. Take out all those guards and then we'll deal with the flame dude. Excellent. We've used quite a lot of our gravity bombs. Let's go back to the Lancer. There we are. Okay. Through here. Oh, more enemies.
You can aim your Lancer more accurately by holding L1.
Indeed I can. They're slightly out of range, actually. So yes, they actually give you first-person models of your weapons now, which is nice of them. But it did mean we did take a slight bit of damage there from being blindsided. It's like Silent Scope all over again, isn't it? Alright, nonetheless.
You've acquired nanotech. Your health has improved.
That it has. I believe there's another blade ball there. Excellent. Yo. We'll be going for all the skill points and platinum bolts in this game, not gold bolts, in due course. So don't worry, this will be 100% playthrough. Okay, and here we have nothing. What's over here? Whoops. We got away at least.
Ratchet checking in, sir.
Incredulous. I didn't expect to hear from you again, so soon.
There was a slight problem. The thief escaped with the experiment, and I have no idea where he was headed.
Not to worry. I just received an emission which may lubricate the matter.
Do you have any maps for this quadrant of the galaxy?
You bet, mister! We got galactic maps, 3D maps, fold-outs, cutouts, maps to the stars, and their homes.
Sorry about that. I forgot my wallet. Could you, take care of this?
Perimeter defenses deactivated.
You forgot your change.
I'm on my way.
Doesn't look so good for that Megacorp store. Planet Oozla. Let's go. And here we are, the first real world of the game, Planet Oozla. There are two main areas we can go. We can go to the left or to the right. I think we'll start with the right first. Let's check out this Megacorp outlet, which does have the same bug as last time, but it's less noticeable because it's just going to be largely a black screen most of the time. So we've got the chopper and the blitz gun available. The blitz gun is a shotgun style weapon and the chopper fires basically shuriken. We can almost afford the chopper. We might do so when we get back to the ship. Possibly even these bolts will help us out. We'll just keep our eyes open. Also these plants, yep, they contain bolts. Natural tree goodness of bolts, eh? We might as well get the chopper now, because we're right here. Let's do it, shall we? We have the chopper. Well done. I should probably go into my quick select and, put it on there. There we go. Let's continue. Okay. So, because we don't have Clank, these little platforming sections can be a bit perilous, but unlike normal, they actually do their best to not just let you die instantly. You can jump out of it still. Now these have some auto aim to them, which is nice. Just sort of keep bouncing around. Okay. We can see people being in trouble over there. Hopefully that's not going to be, hopefully we'll be able to save that person, eh? Alright, over here. The chopper's doing decent work at clearing things out. Okay, now it's time to use these little dinosaur guys to get across the swamp. Jumping on them, and they just don't seem to mind too much. They just happily move along. There we go. Useful. Excellent. Let's get up here and we'll gather these goodies. More ammunition. And more bolts, which have been turned gold in this game. To counteract the fact that the regular, well, the gold bolts have been turned into platinum bolts.
Your maximum nanotech has increased. Defeat more enemies to increase it further.
This introduces the new mechanic of experience to the game. Your health and your weapons both gain experience. Let's not get chewed up by that. That seems like a good idea. And they will continue to improve, so you can see how the Lance has actually already started to gain some experience. And the Chopper as well. We'll continue to get experience and get more health and more damaging weapons over time. Some of the weapons change quite dramatically as they level. We'll see what we can do. Let's start making our way across, shall we? Alright, so you bring me over to here. I'm going to jump onto this guy now. And then jump onto this guy. Who brings me over to... He would have brought me over to there. This guy brings me here. Well, that Hyper Strike deals with that dude. Okay, I think I want to go back though and Well, actually, I don't think I can. Oh, no, there's a guy over here. And just make sure I don't miss out those little side areas. Just throw a few darts over that way. Darts. Stars is probably the better word. So where exactly do you lead us? Okay, you're deciding to submerge. Okay, so once they've decided to finish their little tour, they go, oh, I'm going to sink now. Alright, go to this way. Because I want to get to those crates over there. There we are. Like so. And then I'll very quickly get up here. Useful. More bolts. We need these bolts. Because Ratchet decided not to bring any of his gadgets with him. Took a little bit of swim there, but we're okay. Let's head back to the start. Alright, so it's a good time to call it a video. When we come back, we'll continue to investigate these ruins